page and everything about coming on the show. So with all that out of the way, we'll get started. And the first one we're going to be bringing in tonight will be Trish. Let me get her up.
And I do want to let you know, hello, Trish. Oh my
Hi.
goodness,
Hello, Trish.
you look beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
It's been a long time. I thought that I wrote down that I
Okay,
remember
I'll
you
be
being
back.
at the hotel at. Before we
Yeah.
get started, I don't think we've done a phone reading session before, have we?
No, this will be the first one.
I would like to let everyone know out in YouTube land and the world that I send notes over. I ask for a photo. All it is to help me to identify your loved one with the many souls that are surrounded by me all the time. So I send my notes to everybody. What I get, I call them cliff notes, and the way that the style that I write it, it helps us to go through some things that I don't understand, but I'm hoping you do. So could you share first what was your insight when you first got the notes?
They were all right on. I did. Only thing that was unusual to me, Katrina, was the about Grandpa, and
Grandpa cares.
I'm not sure about that one.
That's that would be his grandfather. Grandpa
Oh,
is
my
here.
dad. My dad.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
His
Okay.
grandpa with Ma. Where I got it. What it was is it had an apple. He showed me an apple. You were hijacked. Another person came in. So I know that you got another loved one that's on the other side. But let me start from the beginning. First of all, I wanted everyone to hear the notes that you received, that look at, you recognize everything that was on there. Did you share even a name with me? It was just a photo.
No, just a photo.
I like everybody to know that that's how I work. And we're going to get started because the first thing that I wrote down is I knew that this young man was a son, a brother, and a dad. And it was
Yes.
the first corner. And I wrote down, and I got an underline under son. Is this your son?
Yes.
And I want to let you know, he said it was almost to my birthday. And I saw purple, which was February.
Hmm.
And I felt like
Yes.
it was before. So I feel like it just feels like it might have been very close before he would have had a birthday of his crossing. Does that make sense?
Yes. He passed away on February the 6th, and his birthday was March 29th.
Okay, I hope that I find that beautiful because I'm connected to the right person, and I got so much love. And I want to let you know that he likes to tap people on the top of the head. Look at how you're laughing. It's like he goes around, he just like duck, duck, do. He's not playing duck, duck, goose, but it's kind of like he's very funny and
Yes, he
wants
is.
to get your attention. And he knew that you liked the paranormal, hun. So have you caught his voice?
No, but I've caught things that belong to him,
Yes.
like like I hear him, or his little, what do you call it? The Alexa will start playing
Alexa, I have that trouble.
on his channel.
Yes, absolutely, it would be because he is a very down home guy, and blue jeans and a t-shirt is the kind of guy that I see him with,
Yeah.
and he still does. The first thing he needs to let you know, and I heard somebody else in the background because is that a sister?
No, that's my daughter actually.
That's his sister, right?
Yes.
That's what I was
Yes, his
saying.
sister.
That's what.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? I want to make sure you can hear me. That's what I meant.
Yes,
Um,
I'm sorry.
that's okay, hon. And he's saying he loves you, Mom. He wanted you to know that. But during this, when we were talking, he showed me how much he loves the outdoors, and he said that he's out mudding.
Yes, he used to go mudding on a four-wheeler.
A huge one. That's what I see. And I saw three. So I saw a girl, a boy, and a girl. Do you have another daughter?
I just have one.
Okay. Are you do you have a brother and a sister?
Yes.
Because I saw that he said grandpa was here. Did your dad pass too?
Yes, that's been many, many years ago.
Oh, it doesn't matter. He still wanted to come in and say hello.
Yeah. But Brian's dad passed away too 6 months before he did.
Okay. Well, this one was the vision. He gave me an apple, and I wasn't sure what that meant, but I saw
I
that
know
you're
what apple means.
great. What is that?
His nickname is Little Apple.
That is so awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. That because it was underlined, but he just gave me the vision of an apple, and that's how these readings work. I don't know what they mean,
Yeah.
but you do.
Yeah,
And
that was his nickname.
I want to also explain that getting back to the three, are you children of three? You did confirm you had a boy, had a brother and a sister. Is that all?
Actually, I had four brothers.
Okay. Wow. All right. So I want to get to, were you first and then a brother and then, do you have a brother that's crossed?
All of my brothers have crossed.
I'm trying to get to it. So thank you very much. Because you gave me a picture of one and your son, but he's letting me know that everybody's around. So I'm trying to give everybody,
Yeah.
they're my boss. They're my boss. I do want to tell you that every one of them look like you can tell that each boy resembles the next one, the next one, and the next one. They all look like they could be brothers, which I know that is grandpa, and then we got uncles, but they all look exactly alike, and their body frames are similar. So I want to explain that there's a little bit of fluff, and I'm allowed to say that because I'm a fluffy girl. And I want to tell you that their heaven is fishing.
Yeah, I believe that.
And going back to your son, you got a grandson?
Yes.
And would that be your son's son?
Yes. Yes.
He looks
It is.
exactly like his daddy, and it is so interesting that it's like he's around him. I got this photo, this little picture, and I wrote it down. It's a vision of a jar, kind of like a mason jar with a cover on top of it, but there was a fish inside.
Yes,
And
it is.
yay. Could you help me
It's
with that? Because you don't got a real fish in there, right? Oh no, there's a fishing rod.
it's a lantern that I put out on his grave.
Oh, that's beautiful. And can you also confirm the sunflowers that he had
Yeah,
made?
they're there. They're there. Yes.
Beautiful,
Yes.
beautiful. Um, he says that he wants everybody to know that he misses them too. Everybody. And I know that the mini him, because it shows me in both ways. Now, does his son also carry his name?
His last name. Well, yeah.
Because I feel like a
He has a
junior.
he has a part of his name.
Okay, I
His
just want to make
yeah,
sure.
his middle name.
And I also saw that he looks like him too. So that's why he was
Yes.
in both ways. I got visions of Spider-Man, and he told me to tell you to tell his son to hug the bear.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
said that? I don't know. I heard,
My,
oh my God.
yeah. My daughter bought his son a bear for Christmas. It has his voice box in it. Yeah.
That's beautiful. What a thoughtful gift and something he can cherish forever.
Yes.
And so when number 10, I'm not sure how old is his son?
10. He's 10.
Yay, I love what I get to do because this isn't just saying to you, Mom, I'm here. He's also sharing that you're taking a great care of his son. And I hope
Yes.
that you see that. And he's sharing, if you've been wondering, am I doing right? Would you be approving? He's like, just get in his ASS like it did me.
I don't know. That wouldn't be very nice.
I just gave the message. That's all that I said. I didn't say
Yeah.
he knew the difference, but I that's what he told me
Yeah.
to do.
Absolutely.
And he did say Grandpa and Dad is here, and you did say that his father, because they're both laughing, and look at how it ran right into what we were talking. These are why I call
Yeah.
it notes.
Yeah. I know. I know.
He also said that you got it going. Um, this was his dad that said this. You got it going, and I feel like it was a truck. It's like, okay, it doesn't look new, so I'm going to have you go back a little ways, but I'm thinking it's an older vehicle.
It is. It's my son's truck. I had a hard time getting it started, and I finally got it going.
Yes, I love what I get to
Because
do.
yeah, it had been sitting up since he passed for about a year, and I couldn't get it going, and I finally got it going.
Oh my goodness, I love what I get to do. And look at how much he loves you. And I want to also explain that he says he loves you to the moon. I feel like these are things that people other in the family say. Um, those were his words. So I'm hoping that I feel like they're actual.
Yeah, love you to the moon and back.
Is someone talking about designing or have a like a tattoo?
Yes.
He just if you that guys that's not on her page, that these just help. That's not on the page. I just want to let you know he just showed that to me, and I do see color. It doesn't look like it's something that would just have one shade. I'm seeing different colors with it. So if you're talking about it, I want to let you know that he's sharing, that he knows that you're saying, he likes to mess around with the garage.
Yeah, I actually have a tattoo of him on my chest with a fishing pole.
No way. And does it have color in it?
No, well, yeah, it has a little bit of color. It has some
Oh,
blue in it. Yes.
okay. I was
Yes.
just because I know that it was different than just, the normal. I don't have a tattoo, but that normal green or normal one color. He showed color
Yeah.
into it.
My daughter has one of him on her.
So it is a
That
double synchronicity meaning.
yes, yes.
Please know that he is one special fella. And he wants you to know that his body isn't broken. I hope that you know what that means.
Yeah. It was a very traumatic death.
I want to explain the way he shows me. I see lots of chaos, a lot of tumbling going on. I don't know where it is, but he's watching it. And was it a car accident?
No, 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 not that kind of traumatic. It was at
Oh, okay.
home.
Okay. So did he move? Did he fall, or his body did? There's movement. So let's find out why I'm getting.
Well, yes, he did fall. He did fall,
Oh,
actually.
okay. That's okay. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to relive it. It's just I like to make sure that, because I saw movement and I try to find out what that is.
Yeah, he did.
This is interesting. He just gave me the vid, and he's laughing his butt off. And I just want to let you know they're all laughing. Some about zip lining. Is anyone in the family talking about doing such? I see you smiling.
Because I did it.
Oh my goodness!
It
I
was,
just started
it was
laughing.
it was a small one, but I did.
Yay! I did it too on my birthday in Vegas, and it was.
Yeah.
But I was doing the Superman one. I was so scared. I really was. But then I was like, "Whoa!" It was the best feeling in the whole world.
Yeah.
It really was. So please know that he is extremely around the family, very aware. So he's bringing up July. I see a celebration, and I'm not talking about 4th of July unless it was very big to him. It feels more different than that. It feels more like something you've been waiting for. And it looks like it could have something to do with papers, so I'm going to take that as a legal thing, if you're waiting for something to come through, or some special money might come in. It's very interesting. I'm just seeing something that you've been waiting, and I see the papers, so I'm hoping that that'll help you.
Okay. It doesn't click for anything right now, but
Okay. But everything else in this thing has been. So, girl, I'll be at your door if you're getting free money.
Yeah, really. That'd be nice.
Do you have any questions for me while I'm out here?
I don't
Oh,
think
he just told me. Are you planning on taking a shirt and making something out of it? Is she smelling it? I think Rachel might have a shirt or something. He just said a shirt. And are you talking about doing something with it for his son?
not well. His sister is. So
Okay.
yeah, she's taking one of his shirts for his teddy bear.
Okay.
Have it made for his teddy bear. I'm not.
I didn't know by any color. Could it be green?
It's possible. I'm not positive.
I just
Katrina.
saw green, so we'll ask her when it comes up. Since I hear her in the background,
Yes.
we'll grab her. But Trisha, I hope that I was able to give you a connection. I hope it was worth your $15 and your
Yes,
time.
it was. Thank you so much, Katrina.
No, thank you, and you are always a forever friend. Thank you for sharing this. No, 3 souls with me.
Thank you.
Bye, sweetie.
Bye-bye.
That was beautiful. You're still muted, sweetheart. There we go.
Yeah, that was
awesome. Hey, Carl, Denise is telling me, how do I know if my chat is live?
Okay,
Amanda.
next one's Amanda.
The
We'll
one
bring
making
Amanda up. Make sure everything's working
Hi,
right.
Amanda. Oh my goodness, you look gorgeous. Where's the rest of you? Girl, you look great. You looked beautiful before, but I'm just saying, my goodness, you look totally different.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. No wonder he's saying the first thing he says. The first thing I want to let excuse me, my throat was getting dry, and I want to let you know that you do have all 3 of them that stepped up for your mom, and they're all here with you too. This was like a continuance, because as you can see, I had someone, I do them in a row, and the same face was coming in, but you gave me a picture of, I believe it's like grandpa.
It's my dad.
Oh, his dad. Okay, I'm sorry. Is he grandpa?
He was older.
That's why I wrote down, this is so much. First of all, before I get started, how did you feel about your notes when I sent them over to you?
Everything I recognized.
Yeah.
Everything that you wrote down. In fact, whenever I was reading them, I was just sitting there crying because I was like, I was having such a hard day, and then to hear certain things, especially about my weight loss. I'm like, my brother passed away right before my weight loss, and I think you put something on there from my brother.
He was the first one to talk. He said that you've always been his rock. Oh, no, that was Dad, but you are, I'm having confusion, but they're all talking about it. You're saying that okay, there's something about you saying that he's always been your rock, but I'm supposed to be telling you that you've always been his. I hope that makes some sense.
Yeah.
Good. I was going to get it tongue twisting, and my son's over there making a shake. I also am supposed to be told that the picture that you sent me, he said he doesn't like getting photos taken, so there's not a whole lot of them around, or ones that you're interested in.
None. Usually he won't look at the camera. There's usually he's turned, or there's not very many of us together. Mainly the ones we have. I was little. He wasn't a picture taker.
That is so cute, because I don't know if you saw me. I was like, yeah, you get the back of him.
Yeah.
And he's so funny too. I can see how all of this just falls into the family, because it's like, oh, do you guys watch Jokesters? It's with the guys on TV. I think I'm saying I think it's with those four friends that grew up and they go around and do, I don't know what they.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, we watched it. I don't remember what it's called, but I know what you're talking about. It was on, I think it was on MTV.
Yes. I'm glad that you know what it's talking about, because
Yeah.
that's what it brings me in, and they're doing this. And I want to let you know that Dad said that he misses you so much, but you've been busy and you look fabulous.
I've been very busy with all his grandkids.
That's interesting. When you said all grandkids, I got a distinct of a 4. Can you help me with this?
Well, I have 3, but I have 3 of my own, but
And then your brother's son.
my brothers, yeah. So
Because he can't, and that would be all 4 of his grandkids. So
yeah, and I have sympathy with him too, because he comes over just about every other weekend, and so.
No, that's fabulous. And I wanted to tell you that he gave me a vision of like a painting, but not like a painting that you would go to a store and purchase.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a dog. And I don't know if anybody or yourself had, I know a lot of people do painting parties or drink wine or something. So I'm going to say it's more like that, more, but it's a nice dog, and it has a long nose on it.
I had a painting made for my mom of her dog for Christmas that passed away. It was like her baby, and I had that done for her for Christmas.
I want to let you know that vision of this painting is also the vision of spiritual. So please be known that this little doggy is all with them too. They throw him scraps. I don't know why, but did you ever give him a marshmallow? Because it's like he likes marshmallows at the campfire. They're just throwing them out there. And your brother liked marshmallows after the beer.
Yeah, he likes sweets in general. He was a big time sweets person.
And beer.
Yes. Oh, yes. Like every weekend.
He said that we made it down the aisle together. This is your dad. And he was so proud. And I don't feel like he's in spirit form. I feel like he's with you actual. Does that make sense?
Yes, he did walk me down the aisle at my wedding. It was 11 years ago.
Wow, you're so young. Look at you. You can't even tell. Lucky you. With this, I am finding that I feel like there's a starting of declining. So was he ill or was having issues around that time? Because I feel like my body hurts or movement of my legs.
Not around that time, but he did just start declining over the past couple of years. He had 5 back operations when he was younger, so he had a hard time getting around. So
did it affect the back, the legs?
Yes,
circulation.
Yeah, especially the past month or 2 before he died, he just couldn't hardly take a few steps without being out of breath.
Yes, and I got my hands on where the back of my lungs are. I don't know, it's hard to see, but I got my pressure right there, and it just radiates down. And I want to let you know that he does not have this pain anymore. And he does show me that he went with all of his loved ones around. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
He was very aware. And I'm supposed to let you know that heaven is fishing with him too. Look at that. So easy. And it's just like, because all you got to do is sit there, they said.
Yeah. Yeah, he liked to fish. Him and my brother both.
And it's funny because, I want to let you know, it looks like your brother is the winner so far on how many fish they've caught. And it's like a lot of, I would think that the big fish tails would come from your dad, but your brother's real good at fish tails.
Yeah.
It out. Oh yeah, this is big.
Yeah, and they're probably arguing. They're probably arguing over who
That's
gets
right.
it the most.
That's why I said right now he's the winner. And it's just cute the way that because it's all banter of love, and it's still what they do. I don't know why, but they just pulled out and showed me a crossbow. So has anybody been talking about, do you have boys?
I do. I have 2 boys.
Do they well, I'm seeing that it runs in the family, so I'm not even going to ask. They do the mudding and the getting dirty and
Yeah.
I feel like a crossbow is somewhere coming in. Is there a person coming? Look at your face. I'm just telling you, they're around and listening. You may not have it yet, but I feel like there's talk about it. And I also feel like there's a birthday that's very special coming up to one of them. Does that make sense?
My son, I'm giggling about the crossbow because we live, our house is backed up to some woods, and we have deer out there. And a deer feeder because we just like to look at the deer. But my son has been making jokes about getting the crossbow out and getting him some deer meat.
You can't make this stuff up, guys. This is beautiful because I'm not there. I take I take no credit in what's being said because anybody can repeat another person, and that's what I'm doing. Please know that he really stepped in to say hello and how much he loves you.
Yeah, that's funny because that was something that my dad and brother would have both encouraged and thought was funny. So,
I know. Look at everyone's talking.
Hunting and all of that. So,
well, see, that's the beauty part of it. All of this is for you. I thank you for sharing what it means to us and the world to let people know that heaven is real. But truly, you owe me nothing to tell me what it means, but thank you. I know that they meant something to you somehow, some way. And
absolutely.
He did say his ticker gave out. Do you understand that?
Yes.
He didn't say heart. He said ticker.
Yeah, it was his heart, but he always made comments because, I'm a big time daddy's girl, so I was always worried about him passing away, how I'm going to go, how I'm going to live without him. And he'd always tell me, he's like, when it's my time, it's my time, Then when your ticker runs out, it runs out.
Okay, so that's what the ticker meant. Ticker gave out. I was thinking it was heart. That's what I love I get because Katrina's always wrong, but you aren't.
Yeah.
It's the truth. I'm playing a guessing game on this side of what it means, but the message is still true to you. He says, don't doubt yourself. And I know that looking at your body, girl, you have done transformations. It's hard work. It takes dedication. And to be a mama of 3 children, you want badass. That's all I got to say. But since you did say that, that tells me that you might be at a low point right now, needing to have that extra oomph to remind you of what it's all about.
Yep, that's actually spot on. I am going through some tribulations right now, trying to figure some things out in my life. So
And he says that you've always had a great head on your shoulders and you already know the answer. That's what he told me. It's just you're fighting it. Okay? And I'm sorry. And I know it's going to be a hard one, but I'm not going to bring it in, but I know you know what it is. And he even brought it up on the paper if you go in the middle. So you and I are the only ones with this paper. So I think that has a lot to do with that beginning, that one area. But he informed me that just realize that you're doing it because of all the right reasons.
Okay.
You know? He says he loves you so much, and he says, back to fishing. Because he's not that kind of guy that wants to listen to all this, but he is straight
No.
with you.
Absolutely
And he's
not.
always been. You know, and it's like, just dust off your boots, girl, and get back on the horse. Is there any questions that you would like to ask me, sweetheart?
No, not. I'm sure I'll think of something afterwards, but
I hope that it was worth you coming in. You're still my forever friend. And thank you so much for sharing such beautiful souls with me today.
yes, thank you.
And remember that you are awesome. Keep going forward. And most of all, you're not by yourself.
Thank you.
You know, you're not. They know what's going on. So that means that they're up there sharing with you, okay?
Okay.
Bye, sweetheart. Thank you so much for coming in.